So the question is how limbs are developed. So limbs are developed with the bud which is produced on 24th day for the upper limb and 28th day for the lower limb. These buds have a thickening called apical ectodermal ridge, and distally there is a polarizing zone and there is a zone of polarizing activity. What happens is that when the limb bud is developing, there are three zones, three directions, and three genes involved. The proximal to distal development is involved is by the Hox gene, and the region is apical ectodermal ridge. The radial and ulnar development is by the sonic hawk hedgehog gene and the zone of polarizing activity, while the dorsal and ventral development is by the progressive zone, and the WNT gene is involved in that. So while the development happens, there are multiple factors which are involved. That is fibroblast growth factor, and WNT genes, and retinoic acid. If anything is highly high in concentration, there is a deformity, and when there is a low in concentration, there is another form of deformity. For example, if there is more activity of sonic hedgehog genes, then abnormally it is high, and there can be a loss of thumb. While being low, there is loss of ulnar digits itself. Regarding the spine development, there are somites which are produced on either side of notochord and neural tubes, and then after it, development happens from cranial to caudal direction. Neural tube develop into a spinal cord, and neural crest cells develop into peripheral nervous system, pia mater, and sympathetic trunk and basal ganglia. The notochord is anterior to the neural tube and form the anterior vertebral body and nucleus pulposus, while the annulus fibrosus is developed from sclerotome.